What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Kevin coming to you with another video, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start something different here. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna try to do a weekly college football top 10 prediction video. What does that mean? It's simple. I'm gonna pick the top 10 games. Well, not top 10 games. I'm gonna pick the games with the top 10 teams in the AP or college football playoff poll, whichever poll is necessary. And we have two starting out tonight on Friday. The Clemson Tigers, number 2 team in the nation, travel to Syracuse to play the Orangemen. And we also have the Washington State Cougars, number 8 team in the country, going back to Cali to take on the California Bears. Starting off with the Tigers Orange game. Offense, defense, probably even special teams. Clemson all day. Clemson in a rout. I'll go out on a limb. Maybe I say maybe this is a bold, but I go out on a limb. I say Clemson puts up at least 40. At least 40. And holds them to under 14. I'm talking blowout. You know what? That's going to be my final score, 42-14. I think they'll put up. I think Clemson put up 6 touchdowns. Heck, the defense might score a couple themselves. You know, as dominant as that defense is, 42-14. Clemson gets it done. Now we're gonna go to the Pac-12. The Washington State Cougars. Who seen these guys? Who's seen these guys even being ranked? Well, no, I'm sorry. They did start in the top 25. It was like maybe 24, 23 or something. But seriously, who's seen these guys cracking the top 10? Who's seen these guys pound USC like they did in Wazoo, man? Again, they're taking on California. Washington State. Luke Falk, most career touchdown passes out of any conference, the whole country, the whole FBS. Their running game is strong. Their defense, I like the way that they got after Sam Darnold made mistakes, turn the ball over. I got the Cougars, man. Let's see. I got the Cougars in a high scoring game, 35-21 over the Cal Bears. Moving to Saturday, in a tough early Saturday morning / afternoon game. I guess you can call it morning still. It's 11 o'clock. They tip off at 11 here not here. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, but they tip off at 11 o'clock a.m. in Manhattan, Kansas. As we have the number 6 team in the nation, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the K-State Wildcats. I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be the upset alert game. Upset alert. I'm not saying the K-State will pull it off, but I think this is going to be the upset alert game. This game you're going to have to watch out for. I still think TCU will win, but it's going to be close. Urged the quarterback at K-State, and they had that loss. They were ranked coming in. They had that loss to Vanderbilt. They kind of put them on a little downward spiral. But it's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be close. I think Urson. I think they can put up a few points to kind of scare the TCU team. TCU, Gary Patterson's got this TCU team playing like an SEC team in the Big 12. The Big 12 nowadays, who can outscore the other? Who can outscore the other? No defense, just air raid offense, just 30, 40, 50 points a game, And Gary Patterson, who's defensive minded, that's his focus is on defense. He's really, him and his staff really did a hell of a job with this team as far as defensively. And then they run the ball to control the clock, and then it's always good to have Kenny Trill Hill throwing at rocks, slanging that rock. I mean football, not the other rock. Yeah, but I got this. I got this as a close game. I'm gonna say TCU pulls it out barely, 28-24 over the Wildcats. Next up, we go to the Big Ten. We got the Purdue Boilermakers traveling to Madison, Wisconsin to take on the Badgers. I just seen the Badgers that one time against Ohio State, and they kind of gave them a game for a little bit in the first half, and then Ohio State, came back and took it home in the second half. I got the Badgers in this one. I think the Badgers will win going away. I got the score 35-14 over the Boilermakers. The Badgers over the Boilermakers. SEC time. Number 10 Auburn Tigers go into Death Valley, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to take on the LSU Tigers. Big game for LSU, man. All the questions surrounding Ed Orgeron. Gotta get this thing together. Everybody mocks his voice and stuff. It's crazy. I'd kill to have a voice like that. That's a man's voice. That's a man's voice. Ed Orgeron. Yeah, but Gus Malzahn, ever since he's come back, he's had them he's had them looking real good on offense. Steedham, I forgot how to say his name. Steedham, he's looking like he's improved from last year. Auburn looking to make another run at Alabama and make another run at a possible SEC title. The Iron Bowl should be interesting this year again. And I mean, LSU they've just had struggles, man, especially at home. They lost to Troy at home. I think they'll put up a valiant fight against the Tigers, but I got the Tigers winning this one. I got the Tigers winning 31-20 over the Tigers. Well, we'll check that. It's the battle of the Tigers. So I have Auburn winning 31-20 over LSU. Let's go with that. Next, we got numero uno in college football. The number 1 ranked Crimson Tide of Alabama at home facing the Arkansas Razorbacks. Saban at home against Brett Bielema. I mean, with Arkansas had that victory over Texas A&M in Cowboy Stadium. That was a hell of a game. Was it double overtime? Hell of a game. A lot of points put up. I mean, but Texas A&M struggling. I mean, they gave Alabama a great game last week, so I mean, there's no slouches. Last thing, Alabama at home. I just think Hurts will have a good game. Harris will probably have 150 at least. I mean, that dude is a beast, man. I mean, anytime you can get more touches than Bo Scarborough after the year he had last year, you somebody. Yeah, I got Alabama. I got Alabama by 21, man. I got Alabama by 21. I have Alabama winning 28-7. No. I changed my mind just that quick. I got Alabama winning 35-7 over Arkansas. Another SEC showdown pits the number 4 ranked Georgia Bulldogs at home facing my Missouri Tigers. Just because they my Mizzou Tigers, man. I ain't falling for that trap. I think Chubb just gonna run all over our defense. I forgot the other guy's name too. The combo backfield in Georgia. I mean, they gonna prove too much for my old Tigers, man. Drew Lock, he had that one good game, and people was like, okay, let's see what Missouri does, and then downhill ever since, man. Bulldogs win. Let's see. Bulldogs win 31-10 over the Missouri Tigers. Then we have a very late kickoff in Lincoln, Nebraska, as the number 9 Ohio State Buckeyes go into Lincoln to face the Cornhuskers. Like I said, very late kickoff, 6:30 Eastern. I don't know if you really call it prime time. I guess 30 minutes away from prime time. I guess it is prime time. I mean, I know the Buckeyes got to send. I know the Buckeyes have got to send love to Iowa State after Iowa State beat Oklahoma last week, and planted the state of Iowa flag at midfield in Oklahoma Stadium. Of course, if you remember, week 2, Oklahoma beat Ohio State in the big house. Baker Mayfield with the big second half, 300 yards, I think with 3 touchdowns. Took the Oklahoma flag, school flag, ran out to midfield and spiked it right in the middle of the O in Ohio Stadium. Kind of pissed people off the wrong way. People kind of like that. Like, yeah, they like that edginess out of Baker Mayfield. Playing with that edge. Some people hated it, some people liked it, but Iowa State definitely returned the favor last week with their upset victory over Oklahoma in Norman. But forget all that. Back to the game. Ohio State, Nebraska. I got Ohio State. JT Barrett's looked really good. He's played really efficiently since that Oklahoma loss. I was just reading a stat. I forgot what it was, though. He's only played like the first half for about maybe 2 games. He's been so efficient. He's had I think he's had 2 games with 5 touchdowns, no picks. And he's had a few. I think he's had a few rushing touchdowns as well. I think they're gonna. I don't think it's going to be as easy as a primetime game in Lincoln. I mean, the Cornhuskers have been known to show up, but these ain't my Nebraska Cornhuskers, though, that I grew up watching in the Big 12. I mean, Eric Crouch and them, boy, that was my dude, man. Eric Crouch back in the day. Heisman Trophy winner. But I got the Buckeyes, man. I got the Buckeyes by a lot. I got the Buckeyes winning 38-14 over the Cornhuskers. And now we go to the Pac-12 in one of those, I guess it's now known as Pac-12 After Dark. The number 5 team in the nation, the Washington Huskies, traveled to Arizona State to play the Sun Devils. 10:45 kickoff on the East Coast. It means a 7:45 kickoff in Arizona State. So a lot of people may not watch this game. I know I probably won't. I might be out partying. I might be out sleeping. I'm going to be out sleeping. I don't go partying. I'm a sucker. I'm a loser. But I got the Huskies in this one, man. I got the Huskies. Their defense is on point. The offense can put up points. I say the defense holds Arizona State to a field goal, 28-3. Washington beats Arizona State. So that's going to do it for this video, man. Let me know what you think about the top 10 in the college football in college football this week. Who do you think will go down? Is there any team that's going to go down in the top 10? Like I said, watch out for that TCU K-State game. Early game in Manhattan. Like I said, Ertz, the quarterback. That K-State's team is pretty good, led by Bill Snyder. So, I mean, TCU, watch out. But thank you guys for watching this video. And I wish y'all nothing but positive vibes only. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.